Have you ever felt drained from always putting others first? Or maybe you've noticed that your own goals are constantly being overlooked. What if I told you that your kindness might be the culprit? We're often told that we should be kind and put other people's needs ahead of our own. But does anyone tell us that being too kind and caring can be dangerous? We live in a world where we don't always see the consequences of our actions. In today's video, we're revealing the surprising ways your kindness could be backfiring, featuring timeless wisdom from Buddha to guide us. Stay tuned to learn how to balance your giving nature without sacrificing your own well-being. 1. You will have too high hopes for people. Buddha once said, "Do not expect others to be kind, just be kind yourself." This quote reminds us that while we should strive to be kind, we shouldn't always expect others to reciprocate. When you're naturally kind-hearted, it's easy to believe that others will treat you with the same kindness and respect. However, this isn't always the case. People have different values, experiences, and motivations that influence their behavior. When others don't respond with the kindness you expect, it can lead to feelings of disappointment and frustration. It's important to manage your expectations and understand that kindness should be given freely, without the hope of getting something in return. By doing so, you protect your emotional well-being and avoid unnecessary heartache. 2. People will see you as weak. Buddha taught, "He who envies others does not obtain peace of mind." This quote highlights the importance of inner strength and not letting others' perceptions affect your peace. However, some people might misinterpret your consistent kindness as a sign of weakness or lack of assertiveness. They might think you're easily manipulated or that you lack the strength to stand up for yourself. This can lead to situations where others undermine you or take advantage of your good nature. It's crucial to balance kindness with assertiveness. Being kind doesn't mean you have to agree with everything or let others walk all over you. Stand your ground when necessary and show that kindness is a strength, not a weakness. This way, you maintain your integrity and command respect while still being true to your kind nature. 3. Your goals will be overlooked. Buddha said, "Your work is to discover your work, and then with all your heart to give yourself to it." This quote emphasizes the importance of finding and dedicating yourself to your own path. When you are constantly focused on helping others achieve their goals, it's easy to lose sight of your own ambitions and dreams. This often happens because your time and energy are spent on supporting others, leaving little room for your personal growth and aspirations. Over time, your own goals might be overlooked or forgotten, which can lead to feelings of unfulfillment and frustration. To avoid this, it's essential to set boundaries and prioritize your own needs and objectives. While it's noble to help others, remember that your goals and dreams are just as important. Make time to reflect on what you truly want to achieve and take concrete steps towards those goals. By balancing your kindness with a focus on your personal ambitions, you can ensure that your own journey is not neglected. This balance will help you lead a more fulfilling and well-rounded life. 4. You'll attract people who only want something. Buddha advised, "An insincere and evil friend is more to be feared than a wild beast. A wild beast may wound your body, but an evil friend will wound your mind." This wisdom underscores the dangers of associating with people who have ulterior motives. When you are consistently kind and generous, you may attract individuals who see your kindness as an opportunity to take advantage of you. These people are often only interested in what they can gain from you, rather than forming a genuine reciprocal relationship. These one-sided relationships can be draining and damaging. You might find yourself constantly giving while receiving little to no support in return. This dynamic can lead to feelings of resentment and emotional exhaustion. It's important to recognize and distance yourself from such people. To protect yourself, be discerning about the people you allow into your life. True friends will value you for who you are, not just for what you can provide. Establish clear boundaries and don't be afraid to say no when necessary. By doing so, you ensure that your kindness is shared with those who genuinely appreciate and reciprocate it, fostering healthier and more balanced relationships. 5. People will expect you to always give. Buddha once said, "You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection." This quote highlights the importance of self-care and self-respect. When you're consistently kind and giving, it sets a precedent where people start to expect you to always be available to help. This can quickly become overwhelming and exhausting, as you may feel pressured to meet everyone's needs all the time. When people grow accustomed to your constant generosity, they might take it for granted and start to see it as your obligation rather than a choice. This can lead to an imbalanced dynamic where you are continually giving and others are continually taking, without considering your limits or needs. To avoid this, it's crucial to set boundaries and communicate them clearly. Understand that it's perfectly okay to say no sometimes and prioritize your own well-being. By setting limits, you can manage others' expectations and ensure that your kindness is not being exploited. Remember, taking care of yourself allows you to be genuinely helpful and kind without burning out. Balancing your generosity with self-care ensures that you can continue to give in a healthy and sustainable way. 6. You could develop bad habits. Buddha taught, to keep the body in good health is a duty. Otherwise, we shall not be able to keep our mind strong and clear. This wisdom underscores the essential link between physical health and mental clarity. When you overextend yourself to be kind to others, you might start neglecting your own needs. This can lead to developing bad habits that negatively impact your health and overall well-being. One of the most common bad habits is poor time management. When you're always available for others, you might find yourself constantly juggling tasks, which can lead to a chaotic and unstructured daily routine. This often results in skipping meals, eating unhealthy convenience foods, and sacrificing sleep to meet the demands of others. Lack of proper nutrition and rest can lead to a weakened immune system, making you more susceptible to illnesses and stress. Furthermore, neglecting physical exercise is another bad habit that can develop. When your schedule is filled with commitments to help others, you may find little to no time left for regular physical activity. Exercise is crucial not only for maintaining physical health, but also for reducing stress and improving mental well-being. Without it, you may experience increased stress levels, fatigue, and a decline in overall health. Another significant impact of overextending kindness is the potential for emotional burnout. Constantly prioritizing others' needs over your own can lead to emotional exhaustion, where you feel drained and unable to cope with your own emotions. This emotional strain can manifest in various unhealthy coping mechanisms, such as overeating, excessive use of caffeine or alcohol, and other harmful behaviors. In the long run, these bad habits can accumulate, leading to serious health issues such as chronic fatigue, anxiety, depression, and other stress-related disorders. They can also impact your relationships and productivity, as your ability to function effectively diminishes. To prevent these negative outcomes, it's essential to establish a balanced approach to kindness. Set aside time for self-care and ensure that your own needs are met. Develop a routine that includes regular exercise, balanced nutrition, and adequate rest. Practice mindfulness and stress management techniques to keep your mind and body in harmony. Learning to say no is also crucial. It doesn't make you less kind. It simply means you are setting healthy boundaries to protect your well-being. Communicate your limits clearly to others, and don't feel guilty about taking time for yourself. By prioritizing your health, you not only preserve your ability to help others, but also set a positive example for those around you. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Prioritizing your own health and well-being ensures that you have the energy, strength, and clarity to continue being kind and helpful in a sustainable way. Buddha's teachings remind us that self-care is not selfish. It's a necessary duty to maintain the balance needed for a fulfilling and compassionate life. 7. People will be suspicious of your kindness. Buddha said, "There is nothing more dreadful than the habit of doubt. Doubt separates people." This quote sheds light on how suspicion and doubt can create barriers between individuals. In a world where ulterior motives are often assumed, your consistent kindness can sometimes be met with skepticism. People may question your intentions, wondering if your kindness is genuine or if there's a hidden agenda behind your actions. When people are suspicious of your kindness, it can create a sense of mistrust that affects your relationships. Instead of being appreciated for your generosity, you might find yourself facing questions and doubts about why you're being so nice. This suspicion can be particularly disheartening because it challenges your integrity and the sincerity of your actions. There are several reasons why people might be suspicious of kindness. First, in a society where competition and self-interest are often prioritized, genuine acts of kindness can seem unusual or too good to be true. People might have been conditioned to expect ulterior motives, leading them to question the authenticity of your intentions. They might think, "What's in it for them?" or "Why are they being so nice?" This skepticism can be even more pronounced if they have experienced betrayal or manipulation in the past. Some individuals might project their own insecurities or past experiences onto your actions. If they've been hurt or taken advantage of before, they may struggle to accept that someone can be kind without expecting anything in return. This projection of their own doubts can make it difficult for them to trust your motives. Cultural and social factors can play a role. In some cultures or social environments, people are more accustomed to transactional relationships, where every action is expected to have a corresponding return. In such settings, unconditional kindness can be perceived as unusual or suspicious. This constant scrutiny can be emotionally taxing. You may feel misunderstood and frustrated as your genuine efforts to help and support others are met with doubt and mistrust. Over time, this can lead to feelings of isolation and disillusionment, making you question whether your kindness is worth the effort. To navigate this challenge, it's important to remain steadfast in your values and continue to be kind despite the suspicion. Authenticity is key. Over time, consistent and genuine actions can help break down the barriers of doubt. As people see that your kindness is unwavering and without hidden motives, they may begin to trust and appreciate your intentions. It's also helpful to communicate openly about your motivations. If someone questions your kindness, explain that you believe in the value of helping others and that your actions are driven by genuine care and compassion. This transparency can help to alleviate some of their doubts and build trust. It's crucial to surround yourself with a supportive network of people who understand and appreciate your kindness. Having friends and family who recognize and value your intentions can provide emotional support and help reinforce your positive actions. Practice self-compassion. Understand that you can't control how others perceive you, and their suspicion is often more about their own experiences and insecurities than it is about you. Stay true to your values and don't let doubt and skepticism deter you from being kind. While it can be challenging to deal with suspicion towards your kindness, maintaining authenticity, clear communication, and a supportive network can help you navigate this issue. Buddha's teachings remind us that doubt can separate people, but genuine kindness, consistency, and transparency can help bridge the gap and build trust over time. Remember that your kindness has the power to change perceptions gradually, and that staying true to your compassionate nature is ultimately rewarding, even if it takes time for others to see it. By continually demonstrating genuine kindness, you can slowly break down the walls of suspicion and show that your intentions are pure. Over time, people may come to see that your actions are driven by true compassion, and this can inspire others to embrace kindness as well. Additionally, your steadfastness in maintaining your values can serve as a powerful example, encouraging those around you to adopt a more trusting and open-hearted approach to relationships. In the end, your consistent and unwavering kindness can contribute to a more positive and compassionate world, one interaction at a time. By doing so, you not only enhance your own life, but also help create a ripple effect of kindness and trust that can transform your community and beyond.